1, 2. Okay, there we go. Hello, everyone. Have I shared my link in my server already? Yes, I have. Oh, Christ. Hello, Ben. Welcome to the stream. Um, so I'm on the starting soon screen. In case you can't tell from the thumbnail, and I'm just gonna link it in our DMs real quick.
I already had it open.
Yeah, I was about to say I was just like, you know what? It's too late for me to do an actual thumbnail. Let me just get our profile pictures from Twitter and bang. As you can see, say hello.
And here, because
Yeah,
I've spoke already. Hello.
yeah. I was gonna
It's been a
say.
while since anybody in this stream has had me.
I know it's been a while since anybody on my end has really heard you. It's been a while since we've actually spoken. Just for clarification, we spoke a little bit before stream, and the period where I had us essentially muted for these like first few minutes was us speaking. So,
Why live chat no work? Why live
I
chat
I
broken on
don't
my
know. It's
side? There we
working for
go.
me. Ben says, "Wow, is that go get?" Yes, that is go get. Miracles do
No,
happen. I'm joking.
it's actually go gut, not go get.
Oh yeah, I forgot it's go garnt.
Go gaunt.
Go not. Go go.
Go
The Pokemon.
go gadget.
Um, but yeah, it's been a while. I know that we've already spoken briefly on like a catching up
Yeah.
basis, but how have you genuinely been doing?
Uh, Honestly, the last year, a year and a half or however long it's been, I think it's been close to like a year and a half since we genuinely spoke outside of like, you know,
Yeah,
banter
sounds
and
about right
skirbows.
actually.
Uh, it's been overall alright. It's just normal life shit is good, bad. No, just overall alright though.
Fair, fair. For me
How
personally,
about
I
you?
mean, sorry.
I said, how about you?
Yeah, that's what I was about to get into. For me, generally, in terms of, with everything past May of 2025, I've been alright actually. I've enrolled in college again. Access to higher education computing. I'm taking that pathway again. I work as a kitchen porter and ticket handler. I've been doing good for my life, to be honest.
That's good.
Thank you. So shall we get into les meat and potatoes of this?
Uh, yeah, yes, but because I know some people are watching, I just want to say, RTI, keep my name out your fucking mouth,
Yeah, what the
please.
fuck did you think was gonna happen when you sat there and brought their name into your mouth? Hero Brian, what do you think what do you think's gonna happen when you're sat there in DMs chatting shit about the thing that happened between me and this person, which ideally, and we both agreed on this before stream,
Very
should have
stupid.
been kept.
Very
Yeah,
stupid.
very stupid on both ends. Should have been kept between us. What do you think? What do you think is gonna happen when you're calling me a family abuser, Hero Brian? Because that's one of the things
That
he said about me.
I haven't heard that. I have not heard that.
Oh, baby.
I
Oh,
I
where's
don't
the
I don't see.
screenshots?
We can talk about that. We can talk about that.
We can,
After
but
we
there is a
go
more
to
pressing thing.
yeah
I agree. I'm gonna see if I can
yeah.
find them though.
I can read the. I can, actually no, it's a
Found
screenshot.
them, but yeah, go on ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say I could read the comment if you want me to. I could probably find it real fast. My Twitter is barren nowadays. I think that's the last thing I applied to besides like auto achievement tweets I have set up.
Yeah, I mean, when the whole thing happened with RTI a few days ago, I was like, what the fuck? Why are you bringing them into this? But with the whole Caroline thing that we're gonna get into, yeah, for me, there was just no clarification on my end as to what
That's
exactly was going on
that's
there.
fair.
Ben,
My Twitter isn't banned. I said I don't go on it. My Twitter is barren because I do not
yeah,
tweet. I do not do anything.
their Twitter is Baron. Okay, Ben, just in case you need clarifications on the phonics of that word.
Anyway, Caroline, I've heard you've been saying we have made amends since August. Now this is the first I've heard about that. I don't know why nobody's come to ask me. I know at least one of you who's heard this in streams definitely could have cough bin cough.
I was about to say, for me and you had fallen out at that time, so I was like, are they referring to me? But like, no, it's like
No,
Ben.
you could have as well, but I'm not expecting you to do that. Ben, it haven't been stream. Ben has me added. He could have done it.
Right, and I was very surprised as to why, because for me, I was mentally checked out in that one, but I was like, why isn't that being called out by like Ben or like Ben? You remember the streams that you made on Caroline back in August? That's when she said it. That's when she said, "Oh yeah, me, Ghost, Go Get Galactic, and all of them have made amends." That's what she had done
Oh,
said.
I definitely wouldn't say. I definitely wouldn't say Charlie made amends with Caroline. I definitely wouldn't say that.
Well, talk to Caroline about that. I'm just the messenger. Uh,
I think Charlie will want to talk to Caroline about that. I apologize. That is on me. I should have touched on that. I apologize. That is completely out of right, Ben. I just future reference. If you see people talk about me and you don't know if it's accurate, just message me and I'll clarify.
right.
Have you made amends with her?
I made amends whenever I found her home address.
Okay, well, sorry. Charlie was right there.
Oh.
Charlie was right next to me. He was asking me what Caroline did.
Right. But in terms
That
of
was unexpected.
yeah, in terms of this whole Caroline thing, since she's chatting on your name, do you want to clear your name of her shit?
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna make this like very public. It's been like a well-known secret in the communities I've been involved in that I act friendly to get information. Kosmik can attest to this. If you wanted information on somebody, you talk to me to get that information because I can make people talk very well. Or at least I assume Kosmik can attest to that because I feel like even though we've known each other long enough that you
spent
can.
enough time together, even though we've fallen out. I would assume that would be under the truth. I would assume.
Well, I'm going based off like the that RTI clip you posted. I don't know who was talking to him, but it looked like I was talking to him because everybody else was muted in that one clip you showed of him like talking about the role in the server.
Oh yeah, in 2022. Yeah, well, was that 2022 or 2021? Yeah, he had me muted on that one, but I used his own words against him. But
yeah, I know, but I meant I was the one getting him to talk about it.
Right.
Other people we've interacted with have made themselves look bad talking to me. I could confirm that Yogi is known to do that. I will confirm. Okay, thank you, Ben. Anyway, but yeah, I'm making a video about a lot of it later this year. I've been busy. I lost some screenshots, found them again. I can talk about the screenshots I recently found. That's the reason I'm making the video.
I would like to know what is new about her, because if she's done something that I'm not aware of, I would love to know about it.
So, did you know that Caroline had a convicted sex offender in her server with minors in it?
Sorry, what?
What? Caroline had a convicted sex offender in her server with minors in it.
No, I didn't know this actually.
I didn't either until I joined her server and met, quote unquote, met him. You know what I mean? I interacted
what
with
was
him.
His name?
Let me go to the screenshots. His name went. Now this was like a year ago. No, I got him. I bullied him so hard he left, and he's so open about it. Any server that would ban him outright, probably.
Right.
But his name was THE Grain of Fox. I could give you his real name, but I don't think YouTube likes it when you do that.
Don't give me his real name here.
I'll say it's TEH Grain of Fox. It's pronounced.
Right. I just.
It is.
that woman. Sorry.
There's other more degenerates in her server, but you know, it's the expected bunch of them, like Roy, Crimson. No,
Yeah. Well, as soon as I hear Roy
the
slash Derpy Hooves, I'm like, that's the 22-year-old who went out with the 16-year-old, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah. Not a great look for her, to say the least. Ugh.
But yeah, no, but I feel like those are expected to be in her server because she's still friends with them.
She is a
What's
two-faced
the
bitch,
icon?
yeah.
The icon's different. The icon's different than it was a year ago. It was different the second time I interacted with him or earlier this year, and I bullied him again out of the server. Like that's my only reason to join her server is because I was afraid that, given the people she knows, she would let somebody morally fucked up into the server, and somebody should be there to take care of any potential minors.
Yeah, it's with people like Roy around, it sounds like she's running a softcore, like, nonce ring, I'm not gonna lie.
I'd argue hardcore whenever
Uh,
the convicted one was in there.
well, yeah, if, if, if we were excluding him, because you said that he left there, didn't you? So if we're excluding him, it's kind of
Uh,
like softcore.
Assuming he hasn't rejoined, because no, I still know people who are in the server who tell me if people join, and I haven't seen them rejoin yet.
Ben, please spell my name right, for the love of God. You've known me for 5 years.
Yeah, that's autocorrect. I know that's autocorrect. He's using his phone.
Ben,
He's
add me to your autocorrect list.
he's a
Fuck's sake.
dumbass who uses autocorrect.
Fuck's sake.
Says a dumbass who uses autocorrect.
Hey, I'm clean. I ain't ever used autocorrect, I don't think.
I do. It fucks me up all the time, and I laugh about it.
But yeah, with
Anyway.
Caroline, I'm just gonna set this scene as well. The reason why I am in this call with Go Get Right Now is because Caroline has been lying about them, as they've explained, and I can pull up the comment where I gave my opinion to her just outright, because at the time I didn't know that this was actually false, right? So we're gonna go to my
A funny one. I can't say the name, but I have a feeling you might know who sent me your tweet about me. Like in that tweet about me. No, it starts with an S. I can't say his name because of a deal I had with him.
That man is my stalker. I'm gonna kill myself.
Technically speaking, I'm pretty sure Marco gave it to him.
No. Oh Christ! Right. So I'm gonna read out what is on my screen, which is the comment that you put up on your Twitter, and I'll get to the thing that you said about it. But Caroline said on my video where I was reacting to my 2 drama videos, I remember which one it was. But she said, I will say myself, Go Get, Ghost Ray, and Galactic fell out as friends because of how they were treating me and my fiance, actually, if this goes through and I'm not hidden on your channel. I said, when I had seen this, because she had said that, again, she had said her lie, and I didn't know that it was a lie at the time, I said, so anyways, you know why me and you, the sole person the videos I made are linked to, hello, fell out. I think it's disgusting you went and admitted to helping Wing wanna cheat and essentially enabled orbiting. I think it's disgusting you enabled friendships and communications with known predators. I don't care what those individuals do in relation to you, but since I know my opinion will be asked, which, I mean, let's be honest, there's like 500 people who watch me, and my opinion is gonna be asked, because people will sit there and go, well, what's that? I think it's a mega side-eye moment. No, like, for them to make amends with Caroline, knowing what Caroline had done. That was just my viewpoint of that. And I went, overall, this is your one civil warning. Stay off my channel. It won't end well for you.
No, I saw you tweeted it. Well, I was sent that you tweeted it. I don't watch your channel much. I'll be fair. I don't watch your channel much. I didn't watch it since your last video about me.
Right.
and that's because I made a follow up to that, because of course I did.
Okay.
Uh, so I didn't even know she made the comment. Oh, I can't even comment on your channel to have Claire.
Yeah, that was because of the thing last year, but I'm glad you used your Twitter platform to sort of be like,
Like, try to,
actually.
yeah, I was like, actually, and then
Yeah, I
nothing
want
I
to
typed up went through.
show your thread that you had made.
Okay,
So after Go Get got word of this, they said on the 18th of October 2025, I don't comment
I was a
often,
little
but
bit
I feel
angry.
the need. Sorry?
I was a little bit angry when I made that. So we- if
No,
I
honestly,
am
I'd be
like a little
mad. I mean,
hostile,
you saw me last year. I was mad when I saw this stuff that
yeah,
between me and my sister happened. I was like, what the fuck is this? But
yeah. But
you
it's
said,
like a mild amount of hostility.
yeah, you said, I don't comment often, but I feel the need to talk about you saying it's mega cider energy that I made friends with Caroline's group. I assure you, the only person in that group I ever made amends with in that group was Ali/Beal. I have something I'm working on in regards to Caroline because I got more information about fucked up shit she did from acting cordial. Do not comment on who I make friends with. You are not in my inner circle and have no deeper connection to my plans or thought process. Now, pardon me whilst I go back to enjoying my gacha games, Pokemon game, and not enjoying finally having the free time to record. And not enjoying finally having the free time to record my review of her book. Right, that is what you said. And I quote tweeted that a little under an hour ago at this point when I
Yeah,
fucking looked. I said gonna unblock you on Discord because if she's now lying about y'all, then y'all have the chance to clear it up on stream. She's been saying this as early as Ben's stream on her in August 2024, so she's lying big time through her teeth. Glad I was sent this, and I told Ali at that point if they could send it to you or ask them, sorry, and they went sure. And now we're here.
yeah. That's how I learned about it. I would have learned about that until you know who eventually sent it to me, like a month from now,
Yasinka.
probably. I can't say his name. I can't mention him.
Well, I am. But
I know.
what's funny
I'm
is
just
that
saying.
agreement that you made between you and he still brings up your name. So technically, he
I
voted
know.
that.
He did, but if I ignore it, I don't have to deal with him.
Fair. But
Oh, there's
in terms of this Caroline stuff, I mean, you've already clarified that it's a fucking lie on her end. Now, I'm glad, again, that you went on
yeah.
Twitter and clarified it. I don't care if you were angry in that. I mean, again, last year, I was angry because of the stuff that was said about me. That was
Yeah.
clearly... me and you can admit that it was a miscommunication.
There was a plethora of miscommunications.
Right, exactly. So I'm fine at this point having you on my stream because I'm not going to have this girl sitting here lying about you, someone who I know, like, she's just a fucking mess. She didn't even have to come onto my stream and comment underneath the stream, which is what she did after the stream. She commented under it. She didn't have to sit here and today go into Ali's stream or whatever it was and say, hey, I'm going to check on Kosmik stream, this, that, and she doesn't need to get involved in these situations. She gets involved in these situations by her own accord. And then when she gets clocked on it, she fucking runs. I dislike a person like that.
Yeah. Look, if you're going to get involved in drama, in any drama, be it serious stuff like the stuff we used to do, or I guess technically we still kind of do, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Or be it something stupid like the bullshit that happened last year, this whatever the fuck, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You have to be invested to the point where, uh, you know, you're not going to run and turn tail whenever it doesn't go your way.
Right. It's we're she's a hot mess. She's really a hot mess. And I'm sorry, but her harboring convicted, did you say? Convicted.
I can send you the conviction. I won't show on stream, but I can send you it if you want to confirm that.
They were convicted though, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it was 3 charge. Let me check real quick. I can say what they were convicted for. That's not bad enough. It is do there one charge of aggravated sexual battery and like 15 charges of stalking.
Caroline, why are you having someone like this in your server? Why are you even maintaining communications with this person?
That's what I said. I said you gain nothing from this friendship. Why keep it? Like
She.
a lot, a lot of, a lot of the like stuff. Like once I learned about him, visually it was me just being there watching, like pulling a pulling a Caroline, except actually doing what Caroline should do and keeping a hawk's eye on the people she keeps around her for anybody who I see as wrong, so I can investigate them.
Right.
uh, but then this guy openly gives me this information, and I'm like, what the fuck? Bully him out the server. Me and Charlie just bullied him out the server. I confronted Caroline after the fact. Uh, no, this is not related to RTI, but
Other than like
that's
one
it. It's not
instance
related
of
to.
him bringing you up, but like no, it's not related to
Yeah,
RTI.
that's
This is on a different person entirely. Glamrock PDFR.
why. Why did I just get a mess? What? Who? Okay, I'm gonna ignore that. Uh, uh, where was I? Oh yeah. I was in a.
Oh, did they just disappear? I think.
Someone
Yeah.
gave me his legal name, which is stupid. You don't give me legal names. I'll look into it.
Sorry, you cut out there for like a hot second.
Oh, what was the last thing you heard? I apologize.
Well, cut out, and then you spoke really fast on my end. So do you
Oh,
just want to
oh,
like go over that what you
okay.
said?
Uh, I was in a server watching for other moral degenerates to not to YouTubeify what I want to say. Uh, I this guy offered up this information willingly. Somebody gave me his name, and I investigated, and I found his convictions, and then we bullied him out of the server, and I stayed in the server to keep him out of it because he wasn't going to rejoin it as long as I was in it, and then I got banned because I had a fight over Caroline allowing somebody's ex to harass them.
Oy
What?
vey.
Like, yeah, it's again. I'm preparing a video about her. It's gonna be a. I don't think it'll be a long one, but it's just a lot of screenshots I have to find because uh, last year basically is when the convicted thing happened, and I took care of it, so I just didn't mention it publicly at that point, waiting
Right.
for the eventual fallout that I knew was gonna happen.
Fair.
So I just had to prepare all my screenshots, sit down, write my script, and record it.
Fair.
So once,
Oh Christ, Caroline, sister, you are a hot mess.
mm-hmm.
If you want my honest
But
opinion, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, but I've totally made a mental fight. I definitely didn't do the exact same thing I did to every other person I've ever had beef with. Well, most of the people I've had beef with, where I act cordial and kind, and then do the exact thing I tell people I do. Like, it's crazy to me that Caroline and other people like us see not being aggressive as making amends.
Right, like, and if you want my suggestion on Caroline, I would take back the apologies if she sat there and lied about you. I would take back the apologies about treating her like shit. If that's
I don't
what
think I
you
ever
apologized
have
to
I
her about. If
apologized. Let me let me go look. Because again, I'm in the group chat still. I just have to go look.
right,
I'll just do from user. It's me. Okay, there we go. Do do do. We go to old. X that out. Oh, was it me and Caroline handle it in DMs? This is when me and Allie handled it. How do you
Ben
check?
says,
How
I
do you
have to
check DMs?
bounce.
My
I
has
have
be
to get
blocked.
things set up for my gaming streams on SNES Super Mario World at 5 p.m. PST. Good luck, you two. And again, Caroline, you have a lot to explain.
Man, I wish I knew when I actually had the conversation with her. I don't recall apologizing, though. That doesn't mean I didn't. It just means I didn't mean it.
I was gonna say, in the thing that she wrote on YouTube, she.
I'm not saying it happened. It probably did happen at some point to like get into her circles again. But I assure you, I did not mean it. My dislike of Caroline goes deeper than my dislike of most other people because of personal reasons.
Right, and in
That
regards
you should know.
to. Yeah. In regards to people like RTI, I'm sorry. Do you remember when he sent NSFW material in my very old server
No,
whilst I was asleep?
I wasn't. I wasn't there for it. I was asleep as well.
Was this new information to you?
Uh, it's that is new information to me. I watched your stream after the point where he stops talking because I'm not gonna sit there and listen to him talk for an hour. That's just a waste of my time.
That's fair. So in that
And I
regard,
saw that.
in that regard, now that we're talking, and he said that he get Tails to get you on me, what do you think about the RTI thing, if I might ask?
Oh man. Oh,
Because you're
how
totally
long do
gonna
we
take the
have?
side of that person, am I right? If we're to play the
How long
sides
do you
game.
have?
Sorry?
How long do we have?
I have all night. I have all night if you're on about him. I'm
Uh,
here all night.
I'll make it very simple. Even if hypothetically I hated Cosmic's guts, I don't hate anything. I do hate some things. So you know what I mean. I don't hate most people. But
Right.
even hypothetically, I hated Cosmic's guts. I will still side with Cosmic over somebody who has done stuff that is morally just degenerate. I do not like any type of moral degeneracy. If you understand what I mean when I say that.
I know it.
Cosmic does.
Things on the level of pedophilia, predatory behaviors, noncery,
Yeah.
that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I do not fuck with anybody like that. I do not like them. I will bully the fuck out of you. That is the extent of my contact with you. If hypothetically I was added to that call 3 days ago and you interrupted my stream of reading Cosmic's book, I would have went in on you. The amount of the amount of visceral that would have came out of my mouth because you one used my name and as a weapon. I hate when people do that. And two, guys, I'll tell you having to step right now. Good. I hope it's about me. Because I will
So
be
that
trying
comment
to get.
popped up as you read it, and I was like, "Hello."
Cat dog.
Hmm?
You're like a cat swallowing on a weapon.
Speaking of, I need to talk to you after we're done streaming about something. So keep that in
Me?
mind. Yeah.
Oh, is it something that borders on personal stuff, or is it like, can we not talk about it on stream?
We can. It's just I don't like talking about video ideas or video stuff on like public
Video
platforms.
ideas. Okay, I get you.
But
Yeah, we'll
kind
save that for after stream.
Yeah, I have an idea. You have a decent idea of what it's gonna be about based
Do
on
I?
my
Can you give
current
me a
rate.
hint?
I will give you a very good hint. Anyway, back to what I was saying.
Yeah,
Uh,
sure, girl.
The visual that would have came out of my mouth if you interrupted me during one of the longest chapters in Cosmic's book. I would have.
Was that chapter
I would have.
6?
Chapter I think 8 is actually longer, but yeah, it was
Chapter
chapter
8's
6 that was long.
longer? I thought chapter 6 was like 10k words.
Uh,
Okay, I was
yeah,
wrong.
one's 11. One's 11. Let me open
Ah.
up. Let me open up because I still have the
I want to go to my Be
the
Right
film
Back
fiction
screen because
open.
I only have my film fiction to go off at this point. Stories,
Let me just.
beginnings,
I'm already on the. I'm already on the story. I just have to get a look.
10k words, and that was the attack of the train.
Oh no, no, you're all right. 12 is 9K. You're right.
I was gonna say 12
Yeah,
was
that
my next guess.
But yeah, that was on your longest chapter, and I think I was halfway through it. Whenever your stream was happening, and when he mentioned me, I have to double check times, but I think I was halfway through it. And if he interrupted me while I was halfway through it, I would have ripped him in half, metaphorically and literally.
Right.
Actually, wasn't gonna. I assumed that this stream would be happening tomorrow, not today. So I was like, okay, I'll just do this instead of doing the reading stream. But now I have to do the reading stream still, you fucker.
Oh, you're welcome. Enjoy my book. Mwah.
Okay.
I'm aware of the
Off
flaws.
topic.
I'm aware of the flaws.
No, off topic. Why did you make Sweet so fucking racist?
It was supposed to be, you know how in the My Little Pony show, there's like unicorns who can use magic, and some of
Yeah,
them think they're better than others.
Yeah, I understand the concept, but like, it was so bad that I was laughing at how like over the top it was.
Good. That was my intention, to make it so over the top that he comes off as ridiculous.
I think I made that chapter better than any other chapter just because it made me laugh so much.
Good. In terms of that was his whole thing, and I'm just saying for the rewrite in chapter 3.
I'm gonna be I'm gonna be reading that as well.
You'll be reading the rewrite.
Yeah, I will be review. No, I'm doing streams of all the chapters so far of the first one.
Right.
I have all the VODs I have to clip up and upload. So if you wanted to know, the review's happening very soon.
I think you can tell that a lot of that book has a lot of my personal trauma just boom in there.
Yeah, it does, and I'm dreading the next chapter because I know what it is.
Which
and
one?
I just finished chapter 6. It's chapter 7.
That's the yeah.
And I don't want to be too mean during it. I'm gonna be playfully mean like I always am. It's a go get stream. I gotta be playfully mean.
Alright.
But I don't want to be overly mean when I talk about it. So I've been thinking about it since I haven't streamed it almost a week now. I've been thinking about how I'm gonna handle it. And it's happening tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to think about it really fast.
And you say whatever you want, honestly. You're reviewing it. I'm sat here like at that time, and I'm gonna be so on it with some IRL stuff. I'm just getting into some IRL stuff. I was sat there shit scared to show my mother because I was like, oh, what if my mother takes this the wrong way? That bitch can fuck herself right now. But that's beside the point. Yeah, there was a lot of trauma in that book that I put in there because I was like, you know what? Maybe I could give my characters a spin on what I've been through in terms of dawn and duskfall.
Yeah. You mean Soundwave and Duskfall?
Yeah, that pretty much every character in there has some sort of facet of my trauma stamped on them.
I can tell some of them it's more apparent, and I think the ones that's more apparent with it's harder to like differentiate between the trio of covets in them, and it makes it difficult to read at points.
Yeah, I was worried about that specific, but I was like, you know what, I've got this idea, I'm gonna go for it, and I mean, I just hope that I've written it better in the rewrite.
You'll learn whenever I get to it.
Be
If you
fair,
watch my
I'm
videos.
probably not gonna watch the streams.
Well, it's gonna be VODs. It's gonna be like probably hour-long segment,
If I
hour to
get to,
however.
if I ever do watch them, then yeah, I'll know. But again, I'm like, probably not gonna
I
do it.
thought about making like a comprehensive one after the fact, being like, oh, this is if you want to go watch me read all of it, here you go. But this is my opinion of it overall. But
That's
that
fair.
requires editing, and I don't like doing that.
That's fair.
Anyway,
Clock
we got off topic.
strikes
Is
12 midnight
no,
around. Oh yeah, it is
midnight
20 to
arrives.
midnight.
It is not. It is 5:41.
Well, for
Good,
me,
ma'am.
it's 11:41. Thank you.
Yeah, well, us in
Sir,
non-fake
I've not
time
learned
zones.
time zones yet. Hold on, I'm gonna go to be right back screen because I need to fetch the screenshots that I was on about earlier about Hero Brian sitting here and saying that I'm a family abuser or
Oh,
some shit. Oh, that shit
yeah, I
pissed
was
me
gonna
off.
say. I was
Broken.
say, show me that.
Yeah, I will. Just, hopefully I can still.
I could
send
add.
this to-
I might add him to the list of
I'll
things
send
I
you all
want to talk
6
about after the stream.
screenshots that I received from someone. And
Because
to be
how
honest,
funny enough, how I phrased my deal with you know who, I can't mention him, but Marco, however, is fair game.
right.
See, people need to. Whenever I make deals like that, people need to pay attention to how I word stuff because I word it very deliberately. Oh, fuck.
Just have a look at the second one at the very top. Just have a look at the second one at the very top. If you don't want to look at all of them.
To do, explain this thing. What?
I swear he called me a family abuser.
The first one.
First one, you're on the first one.
No, the first one's where he said that. Is what I'm saying.
Ah, well, on the second one for me, that was the one where I saw it with my eyes tonight. So that's why I'm like, it also says it on the on the second one.
I didn't. To be honest, I didn't see in the second one.
But do you want me to put these screenshots on screen?
You can unless you want to read them. I was just reading them for myself.
I mean, you can read them if you want. I've got screenshot 1 up right now. I'm just gonna switch my scene. There we go.
Oh, what does he sound like? What does he sound like? I haven't had his voice in a while.
Think Eastern Europe, if you want.
Okay, well, one of the accents I cannot do because I cannot do anything with my R's. Okay.
Mother Russia.
I cannot do that. I have a speech impediment that makes saying R's difficult.
Right.
I just want that whole DH99 to be forgotten. Links to my 2 videos. Both of them. Because after seeing all these 2 parts of Kosmik being exposed as a family abuser, it disgusts me.
What do you think about that?
Explain this. Well, first off, I think if you took that as Kosmik being a family abuser, you may be acquainted with a short type of transportation. Specifically one you'd usually use for school.
I was gonna say, I know for damn sure you never called me an abuser in those videos, as far as I remember.
No, I said if I'm remembering what I said correctly, because again, a video I made a year and a half ago, probably at this point.
Right.
I think I said you didn't care about XYZ, which is not the same as saying you abused XYZ.
Right, and even with that comment that you made in the and on Twitter and everything, we've got it cleared up. It was miscommunications.
Yeah, again, ultimately, the family abuse a thing though. That's there's a lot of things you could say about those videos and the thing like what's the one I'm looking for? The things I say about you in them that has more bearing than that. At least the family abuser comment, that is. Like, there's other things I say about you that has significantly more bearing than a made-up thing Herobrine is saying.
Right.
Explain this then. Why is Kosmik a family abuser IRL? The fact that you post and say things and then take it all back, acting like nothing ever happened. You see, that's called being a content creator.
Yeah,
I
though
didn't
I
post.
wouldn't say he's content creating nowadays, given the fact that he's
No,
independent.
it's just how content creators talk now. Like
Um,
with shorts and all that, it's just how they talk now.
right.
I didn't post these. I'm not gonna read the legal name. I guess it doesn't matter. You just have these on screen.
Well, I don't have the rest of them on screen. I only have the first one,
Okay.
or I only had the first one on screen.
Okay, Twilight's husband posted these pics without my darn consent. No, but you say things without thinking. That's accurate. Even got more proof that they are still harassing me. Who is? I am being attacked again. The Discord person, Twilight Spark and her husband. Knight. I'm not gonna say the first name because I'm pretty sure that's his actual first name. Are they friends with Kosmik? I think they could be. I don't know. That's schizo behavior. Actually, it's more paranoia behavior, but still. Should I ask? That's up to you because I am in a little panic. Just a little panic. Not
Just a
like
tiny one.
not like get the butter knife and say, I'm going.
Ah, that clip still fucking pisses me off. There is something about it that genuinely fucking pisses me off.
I just know I can't be DMCA, so I had to censor it with Paimon.
Yeah, you had to do that. I had to blur it and then put a clown face over his fucking face.
Not me. Plus, you did lie. You got yourself into this mess. I didn't do jack shit. They started bringing Cosmic again. I'm not taking sides. Being honest. Oh, really?
And then they link your other
This
video.
this is from this year. This is from this year.
Yeah.
This
He's a mess.
I don't have the energy to explain why this person's fucking stupid. How would Cosmic feel about you talking negatively behind her back and accusing her of things?
Oh,
I assume.
well. Let me just address that real quick. In terms of Herobrine, I'm sorry. I've come to the just acceptance that he's gonna stalk me forever.
That
In
is
fact,
true.
he's probably gonna stalk you now as well, Goget. Do you wanna say hi to him?
Hi, Marco. Enjoy watching my videos. I love the views, and dislikes count the same as the likes, so thank you in advance.
Exactly, that's what I mean. When he's dislike bombing me on the video that I re-uploaded about him, it has 12 dislikes, I think. I'm like, baby, thank you for the attention.
That's 12. That's 12 interactions, and that boosts in the algorithm.
And we love that for a supportive king.
Just watch the videos and look at the evidence go get posted on those videos, please. I prefer you didn't watch my videos, but I guess I can't stop you. Blame Twilight Sparkle and a Knight for bringing Cosmic back up behind Cosmic's own back. That is English, alright.
That is definitely a way you could use the English language.
That is a simile of the English language that I can understand. Whoever took these screenshots sucks. I can't read the last one. The last message, I can't read it.
I think it was like I was currently I was at peace or something, but even after all those years, people like blank still bring Kosmik up, and I'm like, sister.
It's probably Twilight. I don't know. Cosmic her friends and I left each other alone. Each other's alone.
Then why do you
So
still have
Twilight
my Twitters on a Discord bot, Marco?
Does he have the new one?
I don't think he has the new one yet. I'm hoping he has the new one. I would love to see what he has to try and do with my tweets. Because seeing Kim release the fucking video, right? And this is me bringing him up, right? That has him mentioning you in trying to twist one of my tweets. And in fact, if I go to the Be Right Back screen, I can fetch that. Because I don't care if y'all have a truce or not. I don't have a truce to him. Let's go through it. Let's find my posts.
I to keep my truce, assuming I do not get a video made about me after being on the stream. I do not endorse the action Kosmik is about to do.
Just for
But I will also not
purposes.
stop Kosmik as it is their platform.
Right, like
Platform.
I'm gonna send you what he said, or what I said that he blurred out, that he censored, that he twisted, right? And I'm gonna show the tweet. Now, just bearing in mind that tweet, since I'm bringing it up, no, it was not about you. It was not about you. The name censored, and we'll go back to my scene. The name censored was Marco.
I was say that's more than 5 letters.
I'm like, he sat there on his fucking little Twitter bot, fully underlined things, trying to mention you, bringing you up again, saying here, whilst I said SK, Marco, RTI, etc., trying to lump you in with what I'm trying to say about Marco, SK, and RTI. Brother.
I was gonna say, I haven't done anything since the last video I made about Kosmik. I haven't made a video since then on the GoGet channel.
And in terms... Sorry, Glamrock PDF was getting me. But yeah, it's like, Marco, stop twisting things. If you're gonna speak about me, at least be factual, and don't bring this person into to whatever me and you have got going on, Marco.
Well, you can do that, but like, make it accurate at least. Don't fabricate it. There's definitely tweets where you can say, or tweets I've made that you can say mention Kosmik, because I've definitely vague tweeted about stuff that could apply to the genre of Kosmik that didn't.
And I mean, vice versa from last year. If he really wants to do that and dig all of that up, I mean, we've both admitted that it was a miscommunication. So I don't think at the end of the day it matters. But since I know he's petty.
The only reason those videos are still up for prosperity, I don't delete my videos.
For me, I'm like, for transparency, this is what happened last year.
Yeah.
That's literally it.
Yeah. Transparency and the other thing I said, I don't know.
That's why I'm re-uploading those old videos, because I'm like, hold on, now this is what happened in 2023.
Yeah, I saw the one I cannot mention one. I laughed about it because I forgot.
I still have the My Flight to Canada one, where you're in it.
I wish that I had the one that he stopped responding midway through. I want to ask him why he did that.
Oh.
But I don't have it, so I don't think he'd remember it.
I just sat here like, I have all these. I might as well upload them. And I've got the one where Seam was caught having my docs as well, and I'm like, I might as well re-upload the pair of them sometime this coming week.
I was like, yeah, might as well. Not saying you should, obviously, for truth reasons, but
yeah,
like
for
if you're
peacekeeping reasons, even though he's broken the agreement already, so there's no reason that you should have to keep to it.
Until I see a video with my name in it, I'm going to ignore it.
Fair enough. So that won't be long then, I assume. From him.
I assume it'll be after this video, or after.
Probably. He's probably watching right now. Do y'all want to say hi to him? Hi. Fucking hell.
I do not endorse anything Kosmik is doing.
He's probably sat there right now being like, these people are talking about you, Seam.
Do not take out truth, please. I would like to not have another dumbass fight. I have no energy.
No, I was making fun of Marco.
Oh yeah, that's true. Hi, Marco.
Yeah.
Don't mention me. What are we talking about? right now we're just talking about random stuff because we haven't
Yeah,
talked
I
in a
guess
while, and
this
we're
will
just
count as our
catching up.
reunion of sorts? Question mark. I don't know.
The Go Get Cosmic Reunion stream.
That's why I
That's
put
what
the
that's
eyes
what should have been
emoji.
called. That's what it should have been called.
I just put the eyes because I was like, ooh. My audience,
Yeah, I saw
my
the eyes.
audience knows what happened between me and you, and I'm like, ooh, the eyes, and the thumbnail speaks for
Oh.
itself.
Uh, I don't understand why he mentioned me in. Why he tried to turn that into like you mentioning me. I don't do anything.
I mean, from the fucking tweet as well, you can clearly see I wasn't mentioning you.
Well, I mean, even assuming I'm including the etc. Okay,
Well,
I
you're
don't
not,
do
but
anything
yeah.
anymore. I know I'm not, but let's assume in his pea-brained thought process that I am. I don't do anything. I haven't made a bit like this was
The
even
last
before. When
time
was
me
this?
and you had a fight was back in May of 2025 when you finally admitted that we had that you had miscommunicated. That's the last time we had like interacted with each other. You
Yeah,
were completely off of my mind at that point. It's because of these people, if they want to sit here and say something, it's because of y'all that I'm speaking with this person. Congratulations. Because they were having
congratulations,
a
George.
blast using the thing. You saw the fucking messages between Hero Brian and his fucking lackey.
Yeah,
They were having
I
a blast about the thing that me and you fell out over. They were having a fucking blast. And I'm sat here like, congratulations, y'all.
the funny part is, after our last conversation on Twitter, if
You
you
completely
came to me and
forgot
said you
about
wanted
me,
to talk,
right?
well, yeah, but like after that conversation, if you came to me right afterwards and said you wanted to like, hash out in a call or something, or anything like that, I would have been like, sure, let's do it. Let's talk this out. Let's just go ahead and do it. And that's been my mentality since that point. I haven't thought about you, but I knew that if you contacted me at any point because of any reason, I'd be like, okay, let's do this.
Right, because there was no militia between us at that point anymore. Like, at all.
Even before that point, I've after like everything after like emotions died down, I was back to being like my normal self.
Right. I mean,
Like
again,
I
they...
don't hold.
Sorry, go ahead.
This may shock these people, but I don't hold on to shit that long. Unless it's something like bad. I've said it before in my streams and in my videos, but I'm really easy to get along with. Like, even people who hate my guts will attest that I am not a bad person. I'm a good one. They just don't agree with
Again,
me.
at the time, I'm gonna be honest. When we fell out, I had feelings towards you. It's not like it's not like you.
I don't blame you.
I was gonna say me and you with that stuff. If that stuff in 2024 and like if my Discord account first of all hadn't been disabled, where I lost like basically 7 years to 8 years worth at
Yeah.
that point of shit, I was extra on fucking oh my god, like you saw me back then. I was
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
on the
I feel like
fritz.
I feel like that added a lot to it. If I'm gonna be so for real.
There was a lot of tension with that, yeah. And it doesn't help that people like Paper Hat Society were sitting here trying to act all big balls whilst I was making my Hero Brian video as well. But the thing in October, if I'm to get into it, right? For me personally, all I was doing was asking a question, and since he's here in the chat, Turbo's server, right? And then suddenly everything else kicked off. I'm like, eh?
Yeah, and I'm going to clear up what I meant because I feel like it's better if you hear me say it face like person to person instead of like in a video or in text where I am in text specifically I am horrendous at trying to explain myself.
Right.
The thing in October that pissed me off is not no you doing XYZ. It's that afterwards, like after the fact, like whenever we went to the other server, the I forget what it was called back then. It's called something different now. But when we went to the other server, and like we had a back and forth, it didn't feel like you were listening to what I was saying, and that pissed me off, and it just kept building up until eventually I blew up.
Right. Okay.
that was my original issue. And then afterward, no, after that was over, like, okay, well, I've
For me, I mean, in terms of all of that, I mean, it escalated so fast as well, and I'm sat here like, I must have blocked a lot of that out of my mind because retrieving those screenshots in itself for like the Google document that I made back in like 2024, I was like, oh god, this went on for a lot longer than I thought. Jesus Christ. I think purely by the time it reached my server, I must have just been checked out, just mentally, because I was like, this is so stupid. And then when it came to my server, I was sat there like, why is it in my server, essentially?
and if you which if you barely mention of it, in yourself, fair enough. That wasn't the thing I had an issue with. I cared more about like the rule being based on offense than anything else. Because fun fact about me, I don't actually read subs typically. I just assume this the same like baseline of rules, and I read it if I need to later. Like, I've used common sense and I don't get into trouble. It's not that difficult. So whenever I read your server rules, and I saw that it was based on how people took offense to it, I took issue with that because I don't like rules like that. I'd rather just the thing be banned outright than be it based on people's reaction to it. Which was my point that I was trying to make, and that's what you would know. Oh, you have to agree. I don't particularly care if you
No,
agree.
I'm just
Just
reading through my
explaining.
new server rules, just in case they line up, but
Okay.
clearly they don't line up. Number two was no discrimination in this new server anyway. Number two for me that I put in that new server was no discrimination,
I think
racism,
your
xenophobia.
original server has the same rules. Let me check.
Oh, well,
Not your original server. I mean the
Can you
cosmic
one second?
observation.
yeah. Rule two
Give
in
me 1
my
second.
rule two in my new server right now says no discrimination, racism, xenophobia, and anything else revolving around said topic. I feel like that's clean cut and dry.
Wait, that's fine.
Okay, sorry. What?
I was just
Charlie
reading
was
out my second rule in my new
okay.
server, and I was like, I'm pretty sure that's clean cut and dry.
From what I heard, it was sorry. Charlie was speaking to me.
Right.
Yeah, no, it's outright banned in this. I don't know why your role in the one between that one and this one was so like based on offense versus like outright banning stuff.
Right, and in that
Because your other
situation, you were very heated already, and I
yeah,
was sat here
and
like, why is this pivoted from this to this? This is just to try and get in my mind, I was sat there like, hold on, this is just to try and get a reaction out of me. I'm gonna try and
no,
stop this before it happens.
no, it's rare that I try to get reactions out of my fans like that. That's I will apologize for this issue in my old sub, but in my case, I should have made the role different to BH. That's you know what, Turbo? That's fair.
I was gonna say
That
again,
is
the
fair.
whole thing with Turbo server is that one of Turbo's friends had come to him asking him to make that rule. He came to me, and that's how I caught it. And I was like, well, it should be there already. But if you want my opinion, yes, make the fucking rule.
Yeah, no, I'm still of the opinion that bacon is black. I feel like they should be allowed to say shit like that because they are black. If you disagree, that's fair. You can disagree. I don't really care. We can have this. We can have different opinions.
Yeah, I'm willing to have an agree to disagree moment.
Uh, well, it's just the same logic as people saying the F slur. I'm not gonna say it on stream, obviously, but I don't care if gay people say it. or queer people in general say it.
I was gonna say last year, y'all got on my ass for saying it, and I sat here and I was like,
Okay,
"Excuse me."
Cass, I don't think you've seen it, but Cass recently has apologized for that.
No, I did see the apology. I was about
Okay.
to. I was about to say for my audience, like, yeah, this has been apologized for already. But to me, in April, that was so stupid. I was like, "Excuse me." I was like,
In
"Oh, I'm
hindsight,
not allowed to call
in
myself a
hindsight,
faggot now."
in hindsight, everybody agrees with that. I think Charlie may not, but Charlie's also a shit starter, so.
Well, again, y'all are entitled to your opinions, but for me personally, that whole thing in like Pigeon
I
Set,
didn't even
that
agree with
to
it back
me was
then. I was like, I was like, I'm not gonna stop them from saying it. It's their opinions, but I don't agree with it. Which is
right.
why. Did you get annoyed at me during that argument? Just so I know.
Well, at first, until Ghost made their long comment, I was taking it all as a joke. Like you can tell from the chat logs, I was taking it as a joke
Well,
until
no,
that
like
point.
after, not like after that,
Oh, after that, in my server, when you were poking and prodding, and when I banned you,
I,
no, I wasn't
I,
taking that seriously. I was like, okay, bye bye. Like, that's why I used the mistress pictures and gifs of her laughing. I wasn't taking that
that's using it
seriously.
against the. I know. Uh,
That's why I'm surprised at that last year that it evolved so rapidly into something that could be considered so serious. I was like, I physically had
okay.
like a take my glasses off moment and stare at the screen like, what?
Uh, the gift thing was just me sending gifts. I send gifts randomly. If I have nothing to say, I just send gifts because funny, haha. I don't know. This is what I do.
Alright.
Uh, and my gifts don't load, so I just spam like I have an idea of where gifts I like are, and I just send them.
Alright, okay. But for me again, up until me and my sister really fell out, I was taking most of the things as a joke. People can attest. People can literally attest who I was speaking to at the like at that point. I was taking everything as a joke until me and my sister fell out, and then I was like, "Why is that?" And then when you made that tweet, and obviously that miscommunication issue happened, and then my family sits here when I'm defending
Okay,
myself from that miscommunication. I'm not blaming
I'll
you
say
for what my family did, by the way.
I was gonna say I'm gonna be for real. I think if you didn't make that doc, which I'm not gonna say you shouldn't have or should have. I'm just saying I think if you didn't, uh, the follow with your family would not have happened.
Well, my sister,
Again, not
and I mean, it was
uh,
confirmed before people fell out with me. It was confirmed that she sent an out of context screenshot of the Google document, sent it off to my brother, who sent it off to my mother.
well, yeah, but I mean, like if you didn't make, I mean, if you didn't make that Google Doc, I'm not saying if you should or shouldn't have. That's no, your decision. It's your life. Do what you want. But like in hindsight, if you didn't make that Google Doc, odds are the fallout with your family would not have happened, or the majority of your family would not have happened.
You want my opinion on that? If I'm gonna be so for real and rebuttal that, maybe my family should ask me what the fuck's going on.
I
That's a
don't
good
disagree. I don't
starting
disagree.
point.
I don't entirely disagree, but I'm just saying, like, in hindsight, if like looking back at it recently, when I was making recently it was a couple of months ago, when I was making my original video, I couldn't mention it. I avoided a lot of stuff in your like long video because I said I wouldn't mention it.
Right.
And that was one of my opinions I wanted to share in the video, but I couldn't due to the fact that I am a person of my word and I will always keep true to it.
Okay.
Is that the post I made would not have done as much damage if you did not make the Google Doc afterwards. Is my take on the damage done after the fact. But regardless of if you should have done so or not, or I should have posted it or not, it's irrelevant. I'm just stating what I believe would have been a little bit better for the like overall reaction in terms of your personal life.
Well, that's absolutely fair to say. I mean, again, both of us
You,
made pretty big mistakes in that whole
yeah,
situation. For me, again, the thing that pisses me off with my family, if you want me to be so for real, is that they didn't even bother to come and ask me, hey, what's this about? When I mentioned my mother in it, right, at the time. Because the situation that happened, I mean, we've seen the doc, revolves around, like, a
Yeah.
personal family thing on the same day that Ghost sent me that thing. Just
Yeah,
coincides.
and yeah, I would say, and the event that you talked about and what the event Ghost talked about were two different events that just so happened to happen on the same
That
day.
collided, and yeah,
And yeah,
my feelings from what my mother had essentially, my mother made me go into breakdown on that day, right?
Russian.
Yeah, fucking, I don't know. I'm not gonna translate it. I couldn't be asked. Let him stay if he really wants to do this. But for
I'm gonna
me,
translate because I'm bored.
I was focused on the situation between me, my mother. My brother was sat there saying that I had called them a spoiled brat or something on that day. I was having breakdowns because I had had a lovely day with the fucking. I'm not gonna speak to her, but I'm just for the record, I don't want to speak to her. But like with my sister at that, like on that specific November 5th, 2022, we had a lovely day, and then I'm on WhatsApp, and my mother sat there basically treating me and her like shit. And I'm sat there like, what the fuck? And I mean, you can even see in the WhatsApp that I'm sat here saying, well, if you want, I can put my shoes back on and I can go there because there's still time to catch the bus. And then she said that, and I had breakdowns because I was like, this is reminding me of exactly what happened in 2020. Oh my fucking god. And then obviously
Something
Ghost
for
at
his
that
sister in
same.
danger. Okay,
Sorry?
Marco. I assume this is actually
Marco,
Marco.
shut the
Marco, do
fuck
me a
up.
favor. Yeah, that that has never been the claim I made. If you're gonna use the claims I make, use them correctly. I do not care if you use them. Kosmik may care, but that's
Well,
that's
now that I've
Kosmik's.
got you in call, like, you're able to clarify in terms of
Yeah.
if he puts fake shit like that.
The only to splat the account. I would. I would just ban
Yeah,
out like.
if you could, because it's clearly some fucking troll. I mean, Marco doesn't speak Russian for fucking starters.
Well, I don't know if it was Russian. It was Cyrillic. That could be any of the languages around that area.
Well, I highly doubt that he would speak in my chat in that language.
I don't think it's him. I think it's a troll, but still.
Yeah, probably Sunset
Like,
Watcher.
if it's Sunset Watch, that's funny. Man's more obsessed than anybody I've seen.
Yeah, number one stalker goes to. Anyways.
Anyway, yeah. Since I'm on stream, I will clarify what I've said after the fact. Like on Twitter. I cannot, in good faith, keep making the claim that Kosmik is, did that maliciously. I cannot, in good faith, keep making that claim because what Kosmik responded to me with gave me enough reasonable doubt to say that is not the case. And ultimately, what I care more about getting shit right than some back and forth.
Right, which is fair. I mean, again, to me, in my Google Docs on my video, I tried to explain it last year as best as I could, but when I made the March Google document, I was like, hold on, let me just calm myself for a second because it is on my mind. Let me talk about it here. Okay, it's done. And then May happened, and I'm like, thank God this is over because this was so. Oh, I was like, girl. But no, my mother, my brother, and my sister can absolutely go fuck themselves. I never, never, never want to speak to them again. Never. The only reason I give my sister a
Fair enough.
second chance is if she's an adult, as in over the age of 18. And I mean, we go to college together. I see her in the hallways. She doesn't speak to me, I don't speak to her. We keep it cute, we keep it mute. But when she turns 18, if she does another blunder like she did with that whole situation, that's the point where I cut her off fully. But I don't even wanna fucking.
Why is it whenever ever account like that pops up? First off, that makes me think you're Sunset Watcher based on how poor your English is. Second off, is because Sunset Watcher is known for doing that.
Yep. And I'm gonna get rid of them myself. Right.
I was gonna say that
Hide
I'm
user on
I'm
channel. Fucking
that is
stupid little
the
prick.
same person. That's the same person that had the Mako account a second ago.
Yeah. But yeah, the whole thing that gets me, I wouldn't even be like as steaming as I was, or gone to the extent that I did, with basically nearly killing myself, right? And the fallout of my family. If it hadn't been for the fact that they weren't even willing to sit here and go, hey, what is this? Instead, they went, oh, I'm never speaking to you again because all you do is blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I'm sorry, excuse me? Like, it upset me greatly last year. And again, I'm not blaming you for what they did. My mother is a, like, 40-year-old woman who could at least take the
Yeah.
time to ask me, hey, what's going on? My brother, 18, could have sat there and gone, hey, what's going on? My sister and I mean, we had our fallout, but to me, that whole, with my sister, I'm like, absolute, like, with my whole family, sorry, they can absolutely go fuck themselves. That's the type of shit they used to do to me in 2020. And
That's
even
fair.
before. I mean, you know about me being obviously kicked out by my mom, all of the abuse that I endured
Yeah,
at
we
that
would.
point.
That's around the time we started being friends. Yeah, I
Yeah,
know about it all.
and I still kick myself about giving that woman another chance in 2021. I still kick myself. I wish I had gone, no, actually, it's
I
none
was
of my
say,
business.
I was say, in that case, better person me out of just said fuck you.
Well, a part of
Get
me
be.
was saying, a part of me in my mind at that point when I finally went, well, why would this? Because she was messaging me about how her partner at the time, and I'm gonna get into a little bit of private stuff because, to be quite frank, I'm not gonna say any names or nothing. But in terms of the whole reason I got back into contact with her, I was told that her partner at the time, who was the man who got mad at me for saying the word pet. That's what's so stupid about me being kicked out as well. It started over me saying the word pedophile, like I just did. And he went, no, it's
Like,
pedophile. And I'm like, what the
I was
fuck?
say, you say it like an American, and he wanted you to say it like a
I'm
English person.
sorry. That's the one time I will accept an American substitution for pronunciation. I'm sorry.
And
If
spelling.
whatever it was, I'm just like, it was so stupid.
No,
And then
it's both.
what gets me is that my mom was telling me about how my dad was a nonce and all of this, that, and the other, right? And then she goes
Yeah,
and says, oh, you're acting just like him. I'm like, that's incredibly fucked up to say.
that's very weird.
Why would you say that to your child who you've been basically chatting shit about their dad to? I don't, and I hate my dad. Just to point blank. But like, we ended, like, I got kicked out. She didn't speak to me for like a year up until my birthday, where she started bringing shit up again, and I was like, go fuck yourself. And I made like paragraph upon paragraphs of responses. Now, if she messages me again, all I'm gonna do is put the blushing emoji and put the screenshot where she said we're not in speaking terms, because I'm so done with that woman. But the reason why I got back in contact with her at the end of 2021 is because I had seen my, at the time, stepdad walking to and from college with this girl, and I was like, oh, was that him? And I asked my sister if that was, like, if my stepdad at the time had a certain hair color, and they went, yeah, oh, by the way, them and mum had broken up. And I went, okay. And then my mum messages me being like, I hope you're happy that we've broken up. And I'm like, why would that make me happy? What?
Weird.
Weirdo energy. I'm like, why would that make me happy? And then we started talking. And I got back in contact with her. Because I was like, well, like, I didn't know things were this bad or whatever. Because apparently there was some really fucked up shit that he did to her that I'm not going to say here. But I got back in contact with her. And the rest is history, I suppose.
That's fair. I it would take a lot more than just somebody breaking up to make me contact them again after that.
Well,
I'd
looking
be
back
so
at the
thrilled.
emails, she was playing on the fact that I literally said, "Why would this make me happy?" And she was like, "Oh, I love you. I'm so sorry of everything." Blah blah. And I was like, "Fine." But nowadays, if she were to try that same shit again, I'd be like, "Go fuck yourself." Like that's just, that woman, that woman. I get it. She was traumatized. I get it. I'm so sorry that happened to her. But don't use me as an outlet.
Yeah, that is bad behavior in general.
Bad behavior is a word to, or a phrase to say, yeah. Um, I felt like in 2022, 2023, and 2024, up until that point when they finally went, no, actually, fuck you, we're not speaking. I felt like I had to redeem myself to those people because of the way that my mother was subtly inserting the 2020 situation, and because I wanted to keep peace. I didn't want anything like what happened in 2020 to happen. I was like, oh yeah, we were both wrong. Bear in mind, I was basically freshly 18. Like I had just
Pissed
come
you
off
off
the
this time. Go
heels of
get here? No, you don't hear go get.
you hear go gaunt. Um,
Yeah, go Gaunt.
yeah. But
Go gets evil twin.
yeah, go gaunt. Um, but yeah, this for me. I felt like I had to redeem myself because of the way that I knew that my family looked at me. First of all, the looks, the stares, and secondly, the way that my mother would certainly insert these things whenever. Because I said, look, we're gonna have to have a real talk about the stuff that happened in 2020. That talk never happened. It was just subtle comments at when I tried to bring it up, just be like, hey, can we talk about this? It was like subtle comments trying to make me out to be just as bad as her, if not worse. And because I didn't want to start shit in her
Yeah.
house, I was like, sure. Like, okay. But now that I'm here, away from that fucking bitch, no. I was 18, a very messed up person because of the shit that you and other adults in my life had done. Go fuck yourself. You were traumatized? I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry that that man did what he did to you. I'm so sorry that you've had to endure abuse. But don't use me as an outlet. Don't use me as an outlet and then get mad when I fight back about it. Don't you dare. Ugh. I feel like that's a fair opinion to have.
Yeah. That is a very fair opinion to have.
And again, she can absolutely go fuck herself. But, anyways. Oh.
Now that Cosmic's answer's over, if I can answer your question. uh, Caroline said something about me, and Cosmic got into contact with me so we could, talking about it, and I was just talking because we haven't talked in a while.
Exactly. By the way, have you tried Legend ZA?
I have not beat it yet. I am over halfway done with it.
What rank are you? Because I'm rank C, about to become B.
I'm rank B.
Oh, nice, alright. I have
Yeah.
Nintendo Switch
What
too, by
star
the
did
way.
you pick? I don't have that.
Oh, you need to get it, Diva. You need to get it. But then
I
again, the American
I
economy,
will.
not exactly the best thing to look at right now.
Mhm. Yep. It sucks.
Doesn't help that
She's
ICE is
still.
around trying to abduct people if we're going to get into political shit.
That's true, but I am a citizen like twice over due to the fact I'm Native American, so I'm
I know, and that's what
thankfully.
makes it so funny to me that that president of yours is like, yeah, we've got ICE to sit here and also take care of Native Americans to deport them. And I'm like, deport them where? Hello? Down the block? Okay. What?
It's fucking stupid. I'm not gonna get into the political aspect on your stream because I will say something that I don't know if you want said on your stream. But my opinion of the commander-in-chief is not a very good one.
I know, I
Obviously.
fucking hate the man. I hope he burns. That's just me.
I cannot say that because I am American. That is against the
That is
law.
the one caveat that you have, yeah. The one thing that gets you in the knee, yeah. But I'll say it for you. He's a fucking cunt.
I can say that. I just can't wish him any harm.
I hope that he trips on a piece of Lego and breaks his neck. There. What's funny about that as well in January.
I did your mom actually. That's what I did. Just go get past and do. Shut your bitch ass up.
They've got fucking William Afton from the
That's a
VHS
mirror.
tapes.
That's fucking a mirror. That's not Sunset. That's a
Yeah.
mirror.
But yeah, with the whole like stuff that I saw in January over in America with all the protests and stuff, that's the time when I went on my ancestry and I wish I had screenshotted it because it sounds like a joke to everybody, but it's not a joke.
You know what's funny? I was sent that, and my group, no, the group did joke about it because it was funny to us.
Right. For me, I'm like, I wish I had screenshotted it. No. But like, I found out from my mom's birth certificate because I had to get that to get a passport, but I've withdrawn the passport application. I took a photo of the birth certificate. My grandpappy's from Scotland.
Yeah.
And then my great grandpa, according to Ancestry, right, is fucking Argentina. And I'm sat here like, huh? Where did that?
Oh no, not Argentina.
Not where the
That's the bad
Nazis
place
fled.
to be.
Not where the Nazis
That's the
fled.
bad place to be.
Ah! Of all of Latin America, why did my great grandpappy have to be from there? At least the flag is nice.
Why'd you say they don't exist then, lol? You say their name, and they appear at your door. Accurate. If you say "go get" too many times, I will just magically appear. That's what happened today.
I'll say it in the mirror. Hold on. Good go, good go, good go. There we go.
Go.
To be fair, I'll say that and I'll get a shiny Go in Pokemon Legends EA.
Okay, what about that one anime with the fucking mustache? I was gonna name myself Wayne Afton, but the name's already taken. Yeah. But yeah, I need to finish ZA. Maybe I'll do that tonight.
I've gotten as far as I reasonably should in ZA tonight. But again, when the Caroline stuff kicked off, I'm like,
That's fair. My night is not over yet. It's only 6 p.m.
Fair. I feel like, just for the sake of like public record here, and I mean, yeah. I assume it'll be a yes anyway. Are you happy to make amends? You happy to be friends again? Just if nothing else, to spite the bitches.
Okay. You said you mentioned spite. That's the main reason I do everything nowadays. Yeah. Spite.
I was gonna say just to spite some bitches. You want to be friends again?
I would not be against being in communications again.
Fair.
I feel like friendship needs to be rebuilt after all the bullshit, even if we both agree no.
Well, yeah, I agree with that, but I'm on about like the long term.
Oh yeah, I'm fully alright being in communication again, talking and all that.
Lovely. Hero Brian, like, that was a middle finger to you specifically. Suck my dick.
Yeah, you know, I'm. It's okay. I want to talk about the RTI shit again because it's still baffling to me that he's trying to take his side. Why the fuck do you think I'd take his side? In what world would I ever? I'd go get hate Umbreon. That's. Okay, do you mean the Pokemon or the pasta? Because I would need to know which Umbreon you're talking about if it's the pasta because I know a lot of them.
Oh. But yeah, the RTI shit.
If it's the Pokemon. The RTI shit. I don't understand why the fuck that man thought I'd agree with him. The only call we had outside the one that you recorded was one Zombie recorded for me, and I think you've seen it. If not, I can send it to you. And I had an ear infection. I had an ear infection during it, and I couldn't hear him, and he complained about it.
I remember seeing
Literally,
the
the
RTI
only
live stream. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
uh, that's literally one of my first interactions. Not my first, but you know what I mean. That's one of my like last interactions with him was that call with Zombie where I couldn't hear because I had an ear infection, and he cried about it.
Yeah, he's like 31 now. Do you know he has 10-year-olds in his VR chat group?
I heard about that in this. You know, I'm gonna say it on stream. I don't care anymore. I would like you to send me everything on RTI you have, if possible.
Of course, I can do that, and I can also send some other people your way.
I will greatly appreciate that because I wasn't gonna talk about him because you know I'm of the opinion that if enough people talk about somebody, I'm not gonna do it because it's just overdone to a point that I mean I could unblock you too, Gogi. I did promise, so I won't get involved in. If you want to unblock me and add me, you can, Tubbo. I I don't block people, and anybody who's ever blocked me, but actually I don't block most people. There's like 3 people that I've blocked because uh, they're such a pain in my ass that they're not worth dealing with.
Fair.
uh, but the majority of people I don't block. So if anybody who blocked me over the bullshit with Cosmic or anything like that blocked me and wants to unblock me, I don't care. Just re-add me. It's the same username as I always have. But yeah, RTI is just fucking stupid. In no ward could he convince me to defend him, or Ali could convince me to defend him. The only person who potentially could would never do that.
For me, I heard that, and even in call, I was like, one, why are they being mentioned? Two,
I know, I
can
heard that. I was like,
guarantee. Good. Yeah, I was like, I might have to recap for
I,
my audience, but it was basically like they're gonna take one look at you, in terms of, by them I mean go get and all of that. They're gonna take one look at you, RTI. They ain't gonna come for me. Let's just make that abundantly clear.
I thought about because no, obviously I know your new Twitter account. I've knew
I
about it
hope
since
people would know my new Twitter account ever since the other one got sussied.
who's who's Ali
They don't.
your mom.
They want to stay away from drama. So you can go to my
Yeah.
last stream, the one sit down Saturday, which was on a Sunday, which happened earlier today. You can go there.
So
We
this
made
is
peace.
sit down Saturday part 2. This is sit down Saturday on a Sunday part 2 technically.
Yeah, technically. I should probably relabel that then. I'll put the the reunion thing in fucking description, but
Yeah.
yeah, the basics in my mind
Uh,
were like any people trying to threaten that are like nonces, predators, pedophiles, what have you, that try and threaten you on me, I instantly laugh at. Because I'm like, there's no way that this person's gonna sit here and defend you of all people.
Yeah, I was gonna say, even as I said earlier, even if I hated Cosmic's guts, like I wanted Cosmic to go to the
Die
fiery
in a
pits of
fire.
Tartarus. Even if I wanted like Cosmic to suffer for all of eternity, I would still side with Cosmic over you. It's that
It's just
simple.
so
I don't
stupid.
like these people. If there was a group of people I actually hate, that would be that group of people. And I don't mean RTI, I mean people like RTI, the people who will do fucked up shit and try and blame XYZ and not take accountability, people who are predatory, people who take a like I guess technically scams are predatory, but you know what I mean. Like anybody
Yeah.
who takes advantage of another person in any capacity is not a person that I will ever defend. Even if I have a gun to my head and the choices are get shot or defend somebody like that, I would rather uh get shot in my life. I that you will never see me defend somebody like that unless I genuinely believe they have done nothing wrong. And even then, my like criteria for not doing something wrong is high. Even Brandon, who I think the evidence on the evidence Ryan gave is shaky due to the fact that he's made false claims against somebody else. I have never defended, nor will I ever defend. To give an example.
Right. For me, again, if it's the choice of defending pedophiles, nonces, predators, etc., and being beheaded, I choose the beheading in like a heartbeat. Cause like,
Yeah,
ew.
exactly. I would rather die with a clean conscience than deal with that bullshit.
And it's just funny to me how all of these people saw last year and immediately were like, "Yes, we finally got something on her." That was one thing I was laughing about, truthfully, because there were so many. Seeing Kim made like a 20-part series on me talking about my life, right? He made like a 20-part fucking. I know you're not supposed to speak about him, but I can. He made a 20-part series on the video that I made explaining basically my life.
What is going on? Put predators in the spring lock. So accurate. Uh, what's going on technically now? That's what it's turned into. It's a reunion stream where we just talk.
Yeah, we're just talking, honestly. But yeah, it's just funny to me how all of these nonces, predators, etc. that I've called out have sat here, looked at the thing that happened last year and gone, "Yes, we finally got something on her," with a raging fucking mental boner. I'm sat here just giggling because I'm like, you know, the people I fell out with don't like you, right?
I even at peak, like, I was angry at you. If like you came to me said, Marco said this about, or whoever said this about me because of your stream, I would have immediately went at them. I hear a go get. You don't hear a go get.
You hear it go garnt.
Yeah, it's Gogant. I explained. I'm the evil twin.
Exactly. But yeah, I'm like, it was just so funny to me when Hero Brian sat there in DMs being like, "Oh, Kosmik's a family abuser." I'm like, that's not the takeaway that anybody got from that video.
I was like, even the people who agreed with me didn't have that takeaway. Oh, I got friend request. I assume that's Tubbo.
I'm
Would be
just
Tubbo.
like, I'm just like, like the Predators really thought they ate trying to use that we had against me. I'm just out here like, nice try, fellas.
Okay. I'm surprised that Miles was here hasn't contacted you because of that. Because he's contacted everybody that I've had beef with after I made my video about him.
You see, that person I know the name of because they came up, believe it or not, they came up on my fucking For You page on TikTok. And I was like, who is this person? And obviously, we had our beef at the time and you had posted about them. And I was like, oh, out they go. Block, get rid of.
Yeah.
We had like one interaction before because obviously we were going back and forth, me and you. And I checked your YouTube, I think it was shorts. And I'm sat there like, aha, let me get rid of them.
I hear the other voice I hear.
Oh my god. Hello, my friend. Hello, yes, you have $1 million. Christ. You have $1 million waiting for you. Please input your credit card information. Anyway. God, it's just funny to me that they all thought that they ate, and I'm sat here like, "Ooh, sister, they don't like you." with seeing Kim, I'm gonna be honest, and this is me speaking. If he wants to use me speaking and trying to twist it on Go Get, no, I was the one who said this. I can guarantee you, seen with you making those videos on me, they don't like you either. I'm like, baby.
I won't either confirm nor deny that statement.
Exactly. Just keep. Yeah. They deny everything I'm saying. Right. Just for the record, they deny.
I do not
everything
endorse
I'm
anything
saying.
Cosmic says, but I will also not deny or confirm anything due to the fact that I cannot mention them.
Right. What's my thoughts
What's
on
your
Riot
thoughts
Storm
on...
VA? Oh, see,
Who?
that's the thing that I was meant to look into. Rebel and Rater Storm VA had like a fucking fun. Me and Rebel have talked about it, and my general consensus of having spoken to them is, oh my Jesus Christ. Just, oh my Jesus Christ. Um,
I do not know the law.
I didn't know the lore
I need,
either.
I need to be caught up on all the law I've missed in the last year.
I would just recommend talking to Rebel about it, honestly. Half of it's
I
already
meant
slipped
I
my
meant I
mind.
meant like you personally, not like that stuff.
Oh, just me personally. Again,
Yeah, I need to catch up on anything.
as I said, I got a new job. Well,
Yeah,
technically two
I
jobs.
know. I meant in general because we haven't talked in so long. I assume there's more stuff we just didn't mention because we just haven't spoken so long.
Surprisingly, I would actually say that until I came back, like, I think it was earlier this month or whatever, with my video of being like, let's react to my 2022, 2023 stuff. After like our thing, I didn't, like, in May anyway, I didn't speak about, like, any drama. I just like focused on my gameplay stuff, and then I finally went, you know what, I've had enough of this channel, off I hop. And then when I came back to dislike bombs, and I knew that was from Hero Brian. But I came back with like the video that's like Bonjour. There's not.
I watched I I want you I watched a little bit of your like comeback stream, whatever. And like I'm not gonna watch this all because I don't feel like watching this all right now. But I really hope that I'm not mentioned in it because I don't feel like dealing with that.
I believe the only things that if any of the predator, Sunset Watcher, shut the fuck up. Fuck yourself. Stick your head in your ass or whatever. Fuck yourself. But I believe the only time I mentioned you in that stream was because obviously you came up in the alley stuff at the beginning of 2023, and I was like, just for context, we're no longer friends. just
Well, that's gonna get not redacted, connected now.
I was gonna say, yeah, there's in terms of the 2020 cooking 2 to 2023 video, I had to correct myself anyway in terms of me and Crispy.
Oh,
Me and Crispy, I mean, they, in terms of every, up until the end of 2023, right? All of my
yeah.
former friends, like Caroline, Ali, this, that, and the other, all my former friends, and with me and Ali, we've made up. But all of my former friends at the time, I mean, you witnessed it, they all ganged up together. But Crispy was like the first person to not do that. And I was like, you know what? Let's sit down and talk. And we're on speaking terms. It's like, so I had to correct the record on that for myself. I'm like, thanks for defending me and saying that I'm not this crazy fucking bitch. Because apparently people were going to them being like, hey, are they really like this? So I sat down with them in call and I was like, let's talk this out. And we're on speaking terms, so.
I'm shocked nobody came to me with that shit.
A lot happened with to Crispy 8th Flame. A lot happened. It's just
I still follow him on Twitter, and every once in a while I get on my Twitter account. When I go get Twitter account, see all the bullshit policies. I'll just see him tweet something stupid. I'm like, yeah, that tracks. That tracks, I guess. It's about what I expect.
yeah, but with me and Crispy, we're on speaking terms. It's like I still hold my feelings about the whole Crispy thing because I do think that it was stupid and absolutely wild that him and like Ryan, like he apologized to Ryan. I'm like, I think that's stupid. But at the end of the day, I was just like, that's not my decision to make, I guess.
I was just say it's his decision to make, but man, was it a bad decision?
It was a very bad decision. But he already knows my feelings on that. Again, not my decision, so. Ryan on Wi-Fi shot himself in the foot. Yeah. And let it be known that once again, it was because of me that he admitted that both the Brandon stuff and the Crispy stuff was a lie that he made up.
Your thoughts on the whole shit show I Love Kim Possible a lot poured? Oh, I have thoughts. I've thought about making a video about it, but I would also not like to get my channel copyright striked.
My thoughts are ew. just ew.
That's my thoughts, but I was gonna say a lot meaner than that.
My general thoughts are just ew.
Just disgusting.
Literally. Sorry, I thought I missed a comment. I was like, I was
No,
like,
you
what
didn't.
comment did I miss?
I'm reading them as they come along, unless they are the dumbass.
Fair. Oof.
You said stream, like, okay, time to get in streamer mode.
Sit down
Oh yeah,
Saturdays. Go ahead.
if anybody from my camp, meaning no, Cass is maybe watching because he knew I was gonna talk to you, obviously.
Oh, let me go ahead if I can remember, because they've moved the block thing. They've moved the block thing.
That's fair. I don't block. I don't think I've ever blocked anybody on YouTube,
I'm
so I
gonna
don't even know where it
unblock
was before.
them as well, and like pretty much everyone from that period.
Okay.
But you say what you want to say.
Uh, since I know Cass is enjoying the book review series that I'm doing, it will still be going.
Oh yeah, by all means, keep
But
it going.
I said a year ago that it was going to happen. Then I can speak. Then life happened and stopped me from doing it. Then
I was
so
gonna
I'm
say
going
when
to
I
finish it
made
still.
when I made my chapter 1 and 2 of like my review, I kept on seeing, oh, I'm gonna review her thing, I'm gonna review her thing,
Yeah,
and I was like, I'll fucking review it then.
yeah, I want you. I've been planning on doing it for a long time. I've had like 4 different scripts I rewrote because I wasn't like a fan of how I did it. Until I ultimately just decided to do it on live stream and upload all the VODs.
Yeah, live streaming would probably be easier in the long run with a book as well, to be honest, chapter by chapter. Data and
Well,
privacy
yeah,
content
I was gonna
decision.
summarize it. I was gonna summarize it and like talk about each chapter individually and give my opinion on each one. But then I realized how many chapters you had, and then the 2 more you wrote, and I was like, oh, I don't want to do that anymore. That's a lot of writing I gotta do for someone who doesn't write scripts.
Yeah. There's like over 100,000 words in that book as well.
Yeah, and if your new one keeps going like
It's
as
gonna
long as it
surpass
does,
it.
it's
Oh, they cut
gonna
out.
surpass it by chapter 4, if my math's correct. If my
Yeah,
math's correct, it's gonna surpass it by like chapter 6 at the
yeah,
latest.
that sounds about right, because I mean with me personally, I'm going through it. The reason why I haven't updated the rewrite in so long is because I am putting so much effort into it. I'm like, there are so many ideas I want, and I thought genuinely when I made that, but and this is what I mean with my family fucking stuff. The family stuff was clouding it. There's a lot of drama that I was in at that point in 2023. So when I was writing
Yeah,
it, it was obviously not my best work, right? Like I can look back at
there's
it and go, ooh.
there's a point I said in my latest one, in the chapter 6 one. Uh, something happens. I'm like, I don't know if I would have added that. I think I would have kept that in the
What
drafts.
was
I
it?
think I'd have to go through and watch again. I'm gonna
Was
be
it the
so
whole
for
like
real.
remembering the letters thing? Because yeah, that.
That and how like how fast the argument between Dusk and Sound went from no, uh, no, they're fighting up now. They're making up in one chapter. I'm like, you could have dragged it out for the
Yeah,
entirety of the visit. That would have
yeah.
been better.
I could have had the makeup when Soundwave started defending Duskfall and Dawn at the parents, but I'm going a completely
Yeah,
different
like
route with handling that in the rewrite. I've
okay,
got like 40 chapters
then
planned.
my biggest complaint, besides the like half a chapter cleaning you do, I don't know why you have half a chapter of them just cleaning.
Uh, Oh, you want an explanation for that? Ah, sorry, I was waiting for you to continue.
Uh, it, that was it. Just I don't know why you did that.
Oh, well, for me, I don't like sitting here and having things skip to skip to skip. I like writing about it. I'm gonna be honest. I like my little slice of
That's
life moments.
that's fair, but like if you want to write a slice of life book, that's fair. But from what it reads, or what the 6 chapters I've read
A
again
lot
so
of the
far read.
scenes where they wake up, they eat their breakfast, generally did not have which is why I'm trying to make it a point in the rewrite to make each of them lore drop something, so it's not just full of useless. Oh, they ate. Oh, they had a talk. Okay,
Well,
obvious
yeah,
drop here.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like a lot of the talking between oh fuck, what's his name, Cluttered and is it acidic? Yeah, it's acidic.
Yeah.
A lot of conversation they have while cleaning, they could have had while doing literally anything else.
Whilst they were walking to a place, or whilst they were, yeah.
Yeah, like they could have had the conversation doing literally anything else, and it just felt like you would. It's more filler in the book than it is like necessary things in the book. That's what.
It was
That was
definitely
my
me being like, oh, I like writing about this. Let me just continue this format.
yeah.
But I've got
Also,
like, oh, sorry, go ahead.
why in chat? No, the first when Covet's introduced, why is he written so unlikable? Even like
Well, there
when I
was
was
a
reading, I was like,
storyline there where he, and I was supposed to touch on this. He was actually, in my mind anyway, and clearly it did not translate to
it was
paper,
just
and I'm
not
going
the
to
book now.
make the attempts to make it really translate on paper. He, in terms of just, and I blame Crimson for this, or if my character's lit, I blame Crimson for becoming an alcoholic after his fucking wife died. But he was the favored child, so he got that whole, like, spoiled brat mentality.
And I understood that when I watched, no, not watched, when I read it. Like I understand he was a spoiled brat, but like just how he treated his brother, just even when they're
Yeah,
being
he's a
like
cunt.
passive, well, yeah, but it just crossed the line from being like just oh this cat is a cunt and it's no it's part of a cat trait to just being uh like overly aggressive for no reason in my opinion.
I'm glad I got the
Like
desired effect. Yeah, it was just to make him look as
yeah, I was gonna say
unlikable as
if that was the
possible.
desired effect, it was accurate. It didn't make me like Covet.
Good.
And it does in that carried over. It carried over to sweet and sour. I don't really like Demon's cats. The acidic is all right. He has issues as well, but his issues are more no actual character traits than like him just being unlikable.
Right. I feel like
Like
out
it.
of the three, I gave Acidic the best sort of. Sorry, I'm trying to wipe something away.
Yeah,
But I feel like I made
I was.
Acidic the most developed out of the three question mark.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, when I was reading it, uh, I saw that Sweet was the least developed because he had only negative traits. At the beginning, he only had negative traits. He was just racist, spoiled, just all these negative traits that made him
Oh, I
unenjoyable
like
to
making
read.
that boy unlikable. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, I was gonna say
He's a cunt.
it's good. It, it's good for the storytelling because you have some inner conflict. It's not just the weird ass bad guys, like the Disney villain esque bad guys.
Oh, them. They get fleshed out in the rewrite.
uh, but yeah, it's not like them. I actually like Sweet's character because he's unlikable. uh, but then there's just Sour, and Sour's just a
Sour
mixture of
goes
sweet
from
and acidic, but he leans more towards sweet, so it's not even like it's just like a less racist sweet.
Sour literally in I remember chapter like 13 or 14. He goes from like
Um,
alright to doomer. being like, I don't want to go back to
you
that
know what?
old life.
You know what? Actually, if that happens, I may start liking his character because then he would have the more character development in Sweet.
I believe he starts questioning it, and Sweet and Acidic are like, "Why are you questioning this? We get to go back." And if I remember correctly, it was the fact that they had spent so much time away from their like what they were used to that started making Sour go, "No, I don't want to go back. Fuck you."
I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully, I said this in the last stream. You didn't watch it. No, I'm not saying you have to. Obviously, I'm just saying.
No,
I
I was
said it
gonna
in the
say
last
I'm
stream.
probably
If I
not gonna get
did
around
watch
to
it,
watching them anyway. Just being point blank real with you, I'm probably not gonna watch them anyway. Just probably not gonna get around to it. I mean, again, until this call, you weren't even on my mind except for when RTI brought you up.
I read it. Did I lag? My chat disconnected and reconnected. Did I lag?
No, you didn't lag. Not as far as I'm
Okay.
aware.
Then YouTube just haven't shook then. Uh, I hope it gets better the longer I read it because I want to enjoy it because even though it's My Little Pony, I'm not a big fan of My Little Pony. Besides the spoken spells, which I despise.
Oh, I hate
because
them
even
in
Dark
retrospect.
Mode,
It's because I was sat there and I was reading.
it's Harry Potter. I know why.
Yeah.
It's Harry Potter.
I've gotten rid of those. Makes it
Thank the
infinitely
gods.
better just to have them be nameless spells. Honestly.
Yeah, and the color text also really irks me because I read everything in dark mode. You have to read the first one in dark mode because you physically cannot read some of the spells on white.
I know I have my fanfiction on whatchamacallit, and I believe if I actually chuck myself to the Be Right Back screen, there was one Ezekielus. I know that one. That one.
Okay, but not to interrupt you. I need to go grab my food. I'll be right back.
Okay, let me go to. See, it comes off as fine for me, but then when I look in the actual book, oh, I couldn't even see it. By the way, just a self-promotion for my audience, if you've not already, you should go and check out, if I could do the scene thing, thank you. You should go and check out Persistence is Key 01 True Beginnings plus the Metro expansion. Just a little self-promo for myself there. You should go and read that. Currently, 34k words. just me. Wasn't expecting this end result, but it's welcome. Again, I mean, Goget wasn't even on my mind until people started threatening me with them, and specifically RTI, and I'm sat there like, babes, they're gonna take one look at the situation, and they're not gonna side with you. God, I need a drink of water.
I want you to know, if I was watching a stream yesterday, I would have joined the hangout portion of it.
Hangout portion.
Like,
oh, you mean the VRC chat thing, or like the giving opinions thing?
The VR chat thing.
Oh, well.
But I watched. Well, not yes. You know what I mean. When it was happening, I watched it 3 days after the fact, but still. I'm not gonna lie. This is nice. Wasn't expecting this end result, but it's welcome. I mean, I expected it once Ali messaged me being like, "Hey, Kosmik said, no, y'all can talk like." This is probably gonna end with us fighting or us making up in some regard.
I'll say the one thing that will make me talk to someone is when I find out that someone's being lied on. That's the one thing that's gonna make me go, "Oh, hold on."
Same, because I value honesty and no, all that bullshit like that. That makes me a quote unquote good journalist, quote unquote. I don't consider myself one, but still.
For me, I mean, again, Caroline said that. I went, oh, that's a side-eye moment. Like, in the text, I was like, if you want me to be honest, because I know my opinion will be asked, I find that a side-eye moment. And then when I found out from your fucking tweet that actually what she said was a crock of shit, I was like, oh, hold on.
To be fair, whenever I do it, her point of view could look like that, because you know how I am. I do act like we make amends, to some degree.
But she's known
we
you
didn't,
for long
but
enough.
I still. Yeah, her group has known me long enough to know that I am. If I believe you are bad, there's a very good chance I'm not changing my opinion.
Right.
And it's so many. I've learned so much stuff that people have been saying about me recently. I need to stop paying attention again.
What have people been saying?
Well, the Caroline thing, I haven't been paying attention, and she said that bullshit. Uh, I learned that Marco was, talking about me. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, guys,
And
I'm
I
a
learned that
family abuser, by the way. Totally.
I learned RTI is also using the same bullshit, in mentioning me.
Again, as I
None of them are
said, once me
brave
and
enough
you had
to.
our thing, all of these people looked at
Yeah.
it and went, "Yes, finally, something to get at her for." And I'm like, "That's not. Yeah, you ain't gonna get them to come for me because you people are a lot worse."
Let's say, let's say you've never done anything to a child, so I don't care. We can disagree. We can fight and disagree. Most of the people I'm friends with, I fought and disagreed with at some point in our friendship. Because ultimately, it doesn't matter to me. If you're a good person, I'll like you regardless. Uh,
Faking claiming that cheese pizza shit is AI. You mean the child? You mean the thing where he literally read out?
okay.
Oh, for safety of the server, child porn will no longer be allowed. Ah, that man.
No, one of the funniest things. So I'm gonna find the video real quick because it's funny.
Alright.
One of the only videos I've ever had mentioning RTI uploaded is very very funny to me because it's just him screaming about being a virgin at 27.
Not him being
Let me
a
find it.
virgin. Oh yeah,
Let me find
26-year-old virgin.
Chris Shannon energy.
Right, like I feel like him, I think Glamrock PDFR in chat earlier on the first part of Sit Down Sunday when, hey yo, should I do a collab with Christian? No, it was in my Discord server. They did a poll where like, should I do a collab with Christian? I'm like, RTI and Christian will get on like a fucking house on fire.
Oh no, where is it? When? How many years ago was? Oh, right here, found it.
Probably like 4 years
What do
ago
I?
at this point.
It's actually from 3 years ago,
Fair.
2022.
Oh, more recent than I thought.
Yeah. Here you go. You don't have to watch on stream. It's just one of my favorite videos. It's the only video I've made of him, and it's
I
also one of
think
my
I remember seeing
favorite
this one.
ones.
Hold on, I'm gonna go to the Be Right Back screen just to type the URL and get it up. Yeah, here.
It's only
Here we
like
go.
30 seconds long, and most of it's the Spider-Man clip.
Let's get this up.
I am a 26-year-old virgin.
I am a 26-year-old virgin. I played the clip.
One of my favorite clips I've ever uploaded.
It's like he
It's
did
up there with
not need
Black
to
Shadow
say
screaming. That's
that.
disgusting.
Well, let me go into my channel settings real quick. YouTube Studio. That's the category. Just need to.
I'm just gonna chat to see if because you're already hit me, right?
You're guessing what I was gonna do. Give me a sec.
Oh. Let's say because I saw YouTube has emails. I want to send one. Make a joke.
If I can find you.
No, the G's are really low down. I know.
No, I've just got so many people hidden because they're all fucking alt accounts or troll accounts or pedophiles.
Yeah, that's fair.
Sound like I had to go down. I just used the Control F command. Save. There we go. Try putting something in chat.
Okay, let me go over here. I will just send this one. Just why not?
There we go. It came through. Let me just switch it back to scene. And scene, Kim, that was not me mentioning you, baby. I've literally got an OBS scene called scene. I've got star with 2 R's because I couldn't be bothered to correct myself. I've got be right back or BRB. I've got scene, which is my main like screen, and I got sign off.
I have mine named for what they are. I have one called YouTube Reaction, and it's just reading your book and watching videos.
I think this was a very successful stream, actually.
It's about what I expected. Again, as I said, never Ali told me you were willing to talk. Like, either we'll fight, and we'll go back to what it was before, or we'll talk it out, and we'll go back to being how it was. Like
Before
No.
October.
Yeah, well, October.
Yeah, we can just put October as just like a let's just pretend that never happened.
You know,
Just that
I don't
whole
really talk
period.
about October doesn't exist. October doesn't
Yeah.
exist right now.
What's
That
October?
month doesn't exist.
What's October 2023 to like August 2024? What was that? Sorry, I don't remember.
I actually don't remember. I'm gonna be so thrilled.
Oh. Well,
My memory has gotten significantly worse since the last time we spoke.
yeah, I think overall this stream's gone well. Done 2 hours of basically talk. I would consider that an achievement.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sign
I
off
think it was
now.
funny. Just immediately begin the call and went back to like the normal banter we used to do immediately.
Right, like
Which is
the shit
expected of
last
me.
year
That's
was so
how I talk to
stupid.
people. It was
On
hindsight.
both ends.
Shouldn't have happened, but
Yeah.
that's hindsight. And
It was a chill chat. Yeah, I agree. It was a very chill chat actually. I'm gonna switch to the sign off screen now. Thank y'all for watching. Next sit down Saturday, I don't actually know what I've got planned. If something happens during the week, it happens. If not, I will just play Mario Kart. Why not?
I will probably watch and make fun of you.
I like
Back to
Mario
normal.
Kart. Like, to be fair, my first ever online knockout rally was on release day, and I got second. I consider that an achievement.
But actually, release day is not the worst time to do it because everybody's still figuring everything out.
Yeah, not many people switched from Switch 1 to Switch 2 either. I liked that period in June when I got the Switch 2. I liked that period. Anyways, see y'all later. Have a gay one, and I'll see you next Saturday probably, unless something pops up during the week. I don't know.